This is CJ with the GOAT Sports Talk. Of course, wanted to talk about Lonzo Ball. Of course, as you know, he has won the Summer League MVP. Really doesn't amount to nothing. Of course, it's not a regular season MVP. It's not a Rookie of the Year award. The reason why I like this award for Lonzo Ball, and like I said, I'm not by anywhere a Lakers stan or whatever. I'm definitely not from LA. And I'm not, somebody that's just, an overwhelmingly, Lonzo Ball fan like a Skip Bayless is. The reason why I say that this is good is because of the fact that to some degree it takes the pressure off of Lonzo Ball going into the season, being that he was given this award. I like it. The fact is that other players that were in the Summer League also played very well too, but they weren't as consistent as he was. Of course, he had the atrocious game one, but all the other games that he played pretty well. He had a couple of triple-doubles. He had an amazing monster game with, his 36 points and 11 assists and all those different steals. What I like about his stat line is what I think I expect to see from him when he's probably going to come into his prime of his career as a player. And I'm going to just kind of go over that stat line because that's kind of what I pictured him more as far as this type of a player putting up a stat line maybe similar to this when he's in his prime. Now, it says here that, of course, he sat out the game. He had the calf injury. I understand why they kept him out of the game. No reason to put a lot of pressure on him. No reason to aggravate an injury. Calf strains are very funny, and sometimes you just got to just let it rest, and it's not worth it for him to get hurt and have an off season that's relatively short because this summer league it's very intense. You're playing basically a game every day, and at the end of the day you don't want to hurt your star player, that your young prospect. So his line for the Summer League was 16.3 points a game, a Summer League high of 9.3 assists, which is good because it shows that he was the active point guard in all of the teams in the Summer League. And this is why he was drafted. He was drafted to be a pass-first point guard on the level of a Jason Kidd, and he had 7.7 rebounds, 2.5 steals, and 1 block. You know what? That looks very similar to Jason Kidd, and I think if you are the Los Angeles Lakers, if you can get Jason Kidd level production out of him, you made a very good pick at the number 2 overall pick. Because, like I said before, I don't believe that Lonzo Ball, as of right now, I can see him being even on the level of a Magic Johnson, which Magic Johnson, he could be your best player on your championship team and be your point guard with his versatility. I believe that on a championship team, if Lonzo lives up to the hype, I'm not talking about exceeds the hype, lives up to the hype, he could be your second best player on your team. And that's not bad if he lives up to the hype. Okay? So to me, I like the stat line. He's a tall player, he's 6'6". He has very good hands. He had a lot of steals. 2.5 steals. Now, granted, in the NBA, when you're playing against veteran players, you're playing against better talent overall, it's going to be a lot harder for you to probably pull up the stat line, especially in his rookie year. But if you can get this out of him maybe by his second, maybe third year, especially by his third year, that's pretty good. It's going to be interesting to see how he plays. I think a lot of times when a guy is very good at steals, you do see that from his rookie year. So just like you saw with Chris Paul and Allen Iverson, they got a lot of steals early, but a lot of times that's just with the team allowing you to play the passing lanes versus you just basically really taking the ball from players outright. But we'll see how that goes, So, for me, I like it. What I see, if you're a Laker fan, I think you should like what you see. I think you should be happy going forward that he is able to produce something worthy of note. And granted, it's a Summer League MVP. It's not even probably going to be on his Wikipedia after his rookie year. And, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. Not going to let's see if there's anything interesting in the article. They just pretty much talk about the other players that were eligible. Of course, we know that Dennis Smith Jr. was doing some miraculous things out there. You had a lot of guys that were playing. Tatum. Let's go into it, man. Jason Tatum early on was killing it too. So I believe he's going to be the best talent probably coming out of this draft. As of right now, I just have not seen a guy that polished. I have not seen a guy with that offensive game that was just that polished that early on. Now, granted, it is Summer League, but his arsenal, his game, his fadeaway, his dribbling, his ability to pivot, I mean, oh my goodness, his hesitation, his jumper, long range, mid range, ability to finish in and around the basket, among the best I've seen from a rookie coming into the league. So if he doesn't start, I don't even know what to say. We might even have to do a separate thing for him. But I'm not going to go through this whole article. Just wanted to kind of bring this up. And, if you let me know what you think about Lonzo Ball and his performance in the Summer League and what do you think is going to mean for his rookie year. So, again, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.